in the words of the late Roy Rogers, happy trails to you. After 35 years of working with county volunteers, providing service between the counties and the Georgia Farm Bureau, longtime field rep Rick Hubert is retiring. He leaves behind an incredible body of work, as Kenny Burgamy puts it all into perspective.
When Rick Hubert began his work with the Georgia Farm Bureau in 1981, President Ronald Reagan was in office. The state's governor was George Busby.
Basically, my role as a field rep with Georgia Farm Bureau is working with the county volunteers. And basically, our job is a liaison between the county and the state organization. Our county presidents, they're farmers, they're volunteers. So we have to have a role in that, in helping them to make decisions sometimes.
I've seen Rick take a ledger back before the computer days and sit there for hours and pore over that ledger until he found the mistake. He was just a problem solver. And then of course when we changed over to the computer, same thing. He got in there and he found it. And he was always very patient, and anytime you made a mistake, he never ever made me feel less than, for making a mistake. He always said, it happens. And it was, that meant a lot to me, because figures were never my strong suit.
Because I appreciate the respect and the confidence that they've had in me over the past 35 and a half years. I love working with them. We're all closely related in families and things like that, and I've really enjoyed it because they've given me that respect over the past 35 and a half years.
He and I have really become close friends over the years, and it's just something that we're changing by losing people like this. But they're good people, I'm sure, coming on. But Rick is has a good background. He's done exceptionally well working in this district with the different counties, and I think he's going to be missed when he's gone.
Probably one of my favorite things in working with the counties is working with our Young Farmer program. That's a great program for our organization. I've learned so much from those young farmers. But that Young Farmer group is a great group to work with. I mean, it's just enthusiastic to watch them. I get a lot more pleasure out of watching young farmers and what they succeed in, probably than anything in the organization.
Well, congratulations, Rick Hubert. I really do appreciate all the work you've done for all these years. You've been so successful at being a district manager in the 4th District of Georgia. But most of all, I want to thank you for your friendship. You've been a great friend, and we always will be. And I hope you have a successful and wonderful retirement.
I have nothing about this organization that I don't like. I love every bit of it. It's the greatest organization I've ever worked for. Or I wouldn't have stayed here 35 and a half years.